Have you ever woken up from an incredible dream? Maybe you were flying above a city, talking to someone who passed away years ago, or living through an adventure that felt completely real. Then, just a few minutes later, it's gone. You know you had a dream, but the details have vanished like smoke. So why does this happen? Why can our brains create entire worlds while we sleep, yet fail to remember them after waking up? The answer lies deep inside the fascinating science of sleep, memory, and the human brain. And what scientists have discovered is far stranger than most people realize. Every night, humans spend roughly 2 hours dreaming. Over the course of a lifetime, that's around 6 years spent inside dream worlds. Yet most of those dreams are never remembered. In fact, researchers estimate that people forget more than 90% of their dreams. Think about that. Your brain creates thousands of stories, conversations, emotions, and experiences throughout your life, and then erases almost all of them. But why? The reason starts with a special stage of sleep called REM sleep. REM stands for rapid eye movement. This is the stage where most vivid dreams occur. During REM sleep, parts of the brain become incredibly active. The visual areas light up, the emotional centers become highly engaged, creativity skyrockets. But here's the surprising part. The region responsible for logical thinking and organizing memories, prefrontal cortex, becomes less active. In simple terms, your brain is generating experiences, but it isn't properly filing them away. It's like watching an amazing movie while forgetting to hit the save button. Remember something later, your brain must transfer information from short-term memory to long-term memory. Normally, a chemical messenger called norepinephrine helps make this process possible. During REM sleep, norepinephrine levels drop dramatically. Scientists believe this creates a major problem for memory formation. A dream happens, you experience it, feel emotions inside it. Your brain struggles to store it as a lasting memory. As a result, when you wake up, the dream begins fading almost immediately. Have you ever noticed how quickly dreams vanish? Sometimes within seconds. It's because the moment you wake up, your brain becomes flooded with new information. Start thinking about the day ahead, phone notifications, responsibilities, room around you. Reality rushes in. A fragile dream memory gets pushed aside before it can be fully stored. Imagine writing a message on a foggy window. The moment sunlight hits the glass, the message disappears. Dream memories work in a very similar way. One of the reasons dreams are difficult to remember is that they often don't make sense. Dreams frequently break the rules of reality. People change identities. It suddenly transform. Time jumps forward and backward. Events happen without logical connections. Since our brains prefer organized information, these bizarre experiences are harder to store and recall later. The brain essentially treats many dreams as unimportant background noise rather than valuable memories. Interestingly, not everyone forgets dreams at the same rate. People remember dreams almost every morning. Others rarely remember any. Researchers have found that people who naturally wake up more often during the night tend to recall dreams better. Why? Because they wake up while the dream is still active in short-term memory. It gives the brain a chance to capture the experience before it disappears. People who are curious about dreams and actively think about them also tend to remember more. The attention you give dream recall, the better your brain becomes at preserving those memories. Surprisingly, yes. Dream researchers recommend keeping a dream journal next to your bed. When you wake up, down anything you remember, a single image, feeling, person, thing. Train your brain to treat dreams as important information. With time, dream recall often improves dramatically. The trick is to remain still immediately after waking up. Grab your phone, jump out of bed. Keep your eyes closed for a moment and replay the dream in your mind. Extra few seconds can make a huge difference. Perhaps the most fascinating question isn't why we forget dreams. We dream in the first place. Scientists still don't have a complete answer. They believe dreams help process emotions. Others think they help organize memories. Researchers argue that dreams allow the brain to practice solving problems and preparing for future challenges. The truth is that dreaming remains one of the greatest mysteries of the human mind. At night, your brain creates a hidden world that exists only for you. A world filled with stories, emotions, and experiences. Most of it disappears before the day even begins. Yet for a brief moment, it feels completely real. So the next time you wake up and struggle to remember a dream, Don't worry, it's not because your memory is bad. It's because your brain wasn't designed to save every dream. The chemicals involved in sleep, the way memories are formed, and the strange nature of dreams all work together to make dream recall difficult. And that's why some of the most incredible experiences you'll ever have